Hello students, so today we are going to discuss a new topic which is amine for class 12th. Okay, so this is a continuation of your organic chemistry from aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid, alcohol, phenol, ethers. The pattern will be same, follow here. Like first you have to discuss you have to study some introduction and then physical properties, chemical properties, method of preparation and some important compounds. So all the process, all the format will be same here. Okay, so we are going to start amines. Okay, so first look what we need to study in this chapter: introduction, then classification of amines, structure of amine, nomenclature of amines, preparation of amine, physical properties, chemical properties, and important compound as we have discussed in every chapter, diazonium salt. Okay, so now you guys are like wondering why I have added this GIF here. We are starting amines chapter, and what is this GIF? So listen. You all have felt this emotion, right? When we go to like a mela around us, and then we or any water park or anything, we do some adventurous activity, then this kind of emotion we felt. Okay, so this at the time that then we are feeling this emotion is due to release of this chemical. Okay, so what is the name of this chemical is adrenaline. Okay, so adrenaline is released during the emotion of this. Okay, during this emotion when we feel. Okay, so we whenever we do some adventurous, we feel this emotion. Okay, next you have several times you have went to cheer up somebody in the match, your school or your inter-school competition, then you do this kind of thing and you feel this kind of emotion. So this emotion also due to release of adrenaline. Okay, what is the important role of adrenaline? So here look, this is a nitrogen containing compound. Okay, this is a nitrogen containing compound. So amines are what? Amines are also nitrogen containing compound. So समझ रहे हो how amines are important for us. Okay, next, you guys also felt this emotion, right? Very like relaxed, calm, feeling happy, and this emotion where you got some cozy or warm sunlight in the winter, then you also feel happy, or you feel like a small water droplet in you, बहुत like in hot in April at 2 o'clock, if you suddenly got water around like in yourself, then what you feel like this kid. So during this kind of emotion, a chemical is released. Okay, so what is it? It is called dopamine. So dopamine is also your nitrogen containing compound, right? Dopamine is also your nitrogen containing compound. So you know how nitrogen containing compounds are important for us. Are you getting it? That's why we need to start the amines here. Okay, let's do amines. Okay, so amines can be considered as the derivative of ammonia obtained by the replacement of one or two hydrogen from the atom by alkyl or aryl group. Okay. So what is it? Derivative of ammonia. We know what is ammonia. Ammonia is this NH3. Okay, with one lone pair is called ammonia. By the definition, if you replace one or two hydrogen. Okay, this is your ammonia. If you replace one hydrogen, like this hydrogen you have replaced with the R group, okay, then this compound, the mate compound, the compound we are getting is we called amine. Amine means primary amines. Why we are calling it primary? So you know that if your carbon is attached with one carbon, then we will call it 1 degree carbon. Okay, what do we call 1 degree carbon or primary carbon? Okay. Likewise, if you replace two hydrogen, like this hydrogen also and this hydrogen also, then you will get a 2 degree amine, means where your nitrogen is attached to two carbon. Okay, when your carbon is attached to one carbon, you will call it 1 degree carbon. Okay, or like primary carbon. So if your nitrogen attached with one carbon, then you will call it primary amine. Okay, इसी तरीके से if your nitrogen attached to two carbon, then it will called your secondary amine. Okay, next is your tertiary amine. What does it mean? It means if you replace all the three hydrogen of nitrogen from R group, then you will get your tertiary amine. Okay, where your nitrogen is attached with three carbon atom. So I think from up to this everything is clear. Okay, so now move on to the next, which is structure of amines. So the structure of amine is same as the structure of ammonia, like pyramidal geometry will be there, and one nitrogen, three hydrogen like this, and your lone pair will be here. Okay, so you will your pyramidal kind like is the like यहाँ से ऐसे 1 2 3 your pyramid will form here. Okay, so we know that the nitrogen of amine is sp3 hybridized in nitrogen of ammonia is sp3 hybridized. Okay, and the bond angle between sp3, and we know previously. Okay, we know that the bond angle for sp3 hybridization is 109 degree 28 minute. Okay, but you're seeing you're looking here that the bond angle is 106.8 degree. Abhi, why this decrease in angle? So this the angle is decreased due to bond pair lone pair repulsion. Why? Due to bond pair lone pair repulsion. Okay, look, your bond pair lone pair is present here. Okay, and your bond pair is present here. So this lone pair will create the repulsion with bond pair. This is your my pen is bond pair and my hand is lone pair. Okay, so this kind of repulsion will take place between bond pair and lone pair. Okay, so this lone pair will repel the bond pair. So here, and this my hand is another bond. Okay, so if this bond will feel repulsion from upside, then it will go down. Okay, if previously it was this, but here the lone pair is creating repulsion, so this bond will go towards the another bond. So that's why previously bond angle was this much, but now this is decreased. Okay, so that's why your bond angle is decreased. You have also studied this thing in chemical bonding, but still I am explaining and recalling your concept. Okay, so that's why this decrease in bond angle take place. But here look, here two cs3 repel, like this time the here your nitrogen is present, this two bulky cs3. So this bulky cs3 will create repulsion between them, and this bond angle will increase and it will go up to 109. Okay, so angle in amines or 3 degree amine is 109, but in ammonia 106.8, or we can say it by 107 degree. Okay, now classification of amines. So how amines are classified? As previously discussed, that amines can be three types: primary, secondary, or tertiary. So depending upon the number of R group, we can classify amines into three categories. Okay, depending upon the R group. Okay, like your amines maybe primary. Like if one hydrogen is replaced, then it will be primary amine. Two hydrogen is replaced, then it will be secondary amine. Three hydrogen is replaced, then it will be tertiary amine. Okay. So I think up to this, all is clear what we have studied. So let's do a normal basic question. So let's do a basic question here. So which of the following is not amine? Okay, we have to tell that which of the following is not amine. So which of the following is not amine? So we can say that this is your ammonia. Okay, so it is not amine. This is your 1 degree amine, means NH2. This is your also R group, benzyl group. Okay, this is also R group, or we can say benzyl group, phenyl group, and R NH2. So this is your amine, and CH3 बच्चों के पैसे थे CH3 your 2 degree amine. Okay, so what will be the answer of this question? A means NH3. Okay, so NH3 is not amine, it is ammonia. Next questions are amines are the derivative of. So this we have already discussed that amines are what? Amines are the derivative of ammonia. So B will be the correct answer. Next is, what is the geometry of ammonia molecule? Geometry of ammonia molecule, as I already discussed with you, like ammonia is this kind of molecule, and H, H, and H, and this form a pyramid. What is form? It form a pyramid. Okay, so this is a pyramidal kind of geometry. So your answer will be D. Next question is, an amine with two or more alkyl group does not have a lone pair of electron on the nitrogen atom. This statement is true or false? What they are saying? They are saying that if an amine has two or more alkyl group, we can say that 2 degree amine or 3 degree amine. So they are saying that if you are your amine having 2 or 3 alkyl group, then there will be no lone pair on the nitrogen. But we see that there is no effect of lone pair, though there is no effect of R group on the lone pair. So this statement is false. So your option is B. The correct option is B. Okay. Next है some common name. अभी हमको देखना है nomenclature. So we need to look some common names. Okay, we need to look some common name here. So here methylamine, which means your amine is this NH2. If methyl group is present, then it will be your methylamine. Then if ethyl group is there, then it will be your ethylamine. If 2 ethyl group is there, then it will be your diethylamine. Okay, if three methyl group is there, then it will be called trimethylamine. If benzene ring is there, then it will called aniline. Or if benzylic ring is there, like this benzylic CH2 along with benzene ring, then we will call it benzyl amine. Okay, so now it's time to discuss IUPAC nomenclature. Okay, what this is kind of important thing, you have to pay attention here. What is it here? You can say IUPAC nomenclature. Okay, so what is the format of IUPAC nomenclature? We know that P1, P2, ALK, S1, S2. So your P1 is, we know that primary prefix. Okay, then we know that your P2 is secondary prefix. Okay, then your ALK is your word root, how many carbons are present. ALK is your number of carbon atom. Okay, then your S1 is primary suffix. Your S1 is primary suffix. Then your S2 is secondary सफिक्स, ठीक है। तो अभी हमको वी नीड टू लुक इन द कंपाउंड दैट वेयर आवर amino group is present as a principal functional group or substituent. If your amine group is present as a substituent, then we will write with before the word root, okay. But your amine is present, if our amine is present as principal functional group, then we will write after the word root, okay. This rule is we know from IUPAC nomenclature in the class 11th, okay. So here is some examples. So we can say this this is a chain for 3 carbon, okay, and 2 group are there. One is your carboxylic acid group, another is your amine group. So we can say this in the seniority table or priority table, like here COOH जो है वो आपका अमाइन से बहुत ऊपर है. It means your acid will be a principal functional group here, okay, not amine. So amine will be substituent. So if amine is substituent, then we will write as a name of with substituent. So for prefix, we will write amine as a place of prefix. So for prefix, amine is called amino, okay. So here we have to select the carbon. So we know that if carbon is present in the principal functional group, then numbering it start from here and we will get 1 2 3 4. So we will write this amino as a substituent along with its position. So we will write as 4 amino butanoic acid, okay. Here also we will select the main chain, okay. So main chain is your phenol, and here your nitrogen, your nitrogen is present, but here not NH2 group is present. Here not NH3, like NH2 is not present. Here NHCS3 is present. So we also have to name this CS3, okay. So how we will name it? We will like this is your substituent, this amino is your substituent. So before writing amino, we will write 2-methyl amino, okay, which means we will write methyl amino. Like we will not write amino only, because amino is NH2, but here amino is present along with methyl. So we will write it methyl amino. What we will write? We will write it methyl amino. और यहाँ से आपका 1, so this is your 2 position. So we will write 2-methyl amino phenol, okay. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं IUPAC नोमेनक्लेचर में ही अभी क्या करना है. नेम इज बेस्ड ऑन द लॉन्गेस्ट कार्बन चेन. फर्स्ट वी हैव टू सिलेक्ट द लॉन्गेस्ट कार्बन चेन. इफ योर प्रिंसिपल फंक्शनल ग्रुप, मतलब लाइक योर अमाइन इज प्रेजेंट एज प्रिंसिपल फंक्शनल ग्रुप, then what we will do, we will remove the E from amines. Amines से E remove करना है. Then we will put alkane, name of alkane at the place of like here this E we need to replace with amine, okay. This E we need to replace with amines, okay. So alkanamine, if your NH2 group is present as principal functional group, then alkane will be your alkanamine, okay. Alkanamine, okay. So if any substituent is present on the nitrogen, okay, if any substituent is present on the nitrogen, like previously we have discussed, like this is your amine, but if any substituent like NHCS3 is present, then we will write it as N prefix, means N methyl, okay. We will write it N methyl, okay. So let's see some examples. So I have put some questions here so that we can answer it. Firstly, in the first, no and other group is present, so your amine is your principal functional group, okay. So we need to select a longest carbon chain. We can select from both sides. We can select from here, okay, or we can select from here. Both the chain has 3 carbon. So we will we have selected the principal carbon chain. Then numbering will start from here and 2 3, okay. So 2 methyl pe substituent, 1 pe principal functional group. Then their name will be 2 methyl propane 1 amine, okay. Next, if you we have to select chain, so we will select this chain because here only one carbon is present. So this is a methylamine, okay. So n methyl, okay, n methyl ethanamine. Next, both NH2 and OH is present. Then we have to decide what at which group we have to take as a principal functional group. It will be decided on the based on the priority table. So where in the priority table OH is present on the NH2 के ऊपर present, okay. So it will be your principal functional group and amines will be your substrate. So name will be 2-amino ethanol, okay. इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? डाईइथाइल अमाइन, ओके. ये 2 क्वेश्चन है जो आपको होमवर्क के लिए है, आपको ये खुद से करके आने, ठीक है. ये 2 क्वेश्चन है आपको घर से करके लाने, ओके. These 2 questions you need to do it by yourself, okay. Now next move करते हैं हम. Next है this is also a homework question. Write in your copy and try to solve it, okay. Write in the copy. Or you can answer like this is a match the following kind of question. So you can answer me 1 or 3 answer in the chat box so that I can see whether you have understood the concept or not. Write in the chat box. I think you have write it down. Let me show the answer. So this is the answer for your question. First C, 2A, 3D, 4E, and 5B. Okay. Next, inversion in ammonia. This is very interesting concept. I'm telling you. For what? Because you know chiral carbon. I think you know chiral carbon because you have studied so many things. You have attempted a JEE paper. Now you know what is the chiral carbon. Okay. So if 4 different groups are attached on the carbon, then it will be your chiral carbon. I'm not telling the chiral molecule. I'm only telling about the chiral carbon. Chiral carbon means 4 different groups are attached with a carbon, then that carbon will be chiral. Okay, not a molecule. That particular carbon will be chiral. Okay. So if you place 3 different, like in the place of these hydrogen, 3 different group on the nitrogen, and 1 is your lone pair. So all the 4 groups are different. Okay. So this nitrogen also should be chiral in nature. Okay. Right? Because 4 different group are present in the on the carbon, then it is chiral. So here it should also be chiral. Okay. But why that carbon was chiral? Because it form a non-superimposable mirror image. Okay, non-superimposable mirror image with its compound. So this also form a non-superimposable mirror image. So we can say that if a molecule form a non-superimposable mirror image, it is chiral. Okay, if amine is also form a non-superimposable mirror image, it should be chiral. But no, listen. This form a non-superimposable mirror image, but it's not chiral. Why it's not chiral? It's not chiral because due to the flipping, okay, flipping or inversion in ammonia. What is it? You can clearly see from the GIF, this three bonds of nitrogen is going up and down, and this lone pair is also going up and down. So this is a like that kind of phenomenon. In the heavy rain, you open your umbrella, and if wind is very high speed, then your umbrella got inverted several times. This like वो छतरी ऐसे पलट जाती है, तो वैसे ही जो अमोनिया का मॉलिक्यूल है वो ऐसा पलट जाता है. ओके, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड inversion of ammonia. So due to this continuous flipping, due to this continuous flipping, ये लोन पेयर ऊपर जा रहा है, नीचे आ रहा है, ऊपर जा रहा है, नीचे आ रहा है. So due to this continuous flipping, we cannot resolve these two non superimposable mirror image. You know this. We can resolve the enantiomer, but we cannot resolve the non superimposable mirror image of ammonia. That's why these we say that these are achiral in nature. Okay, so this was a inversion of ammonia. Next देखते हैं preparation of amines. How we can prepare amines? Okay, so amines preparation we can prepare for by several methods: reduction of nitro compound, aminolysis of alkyl halide, reduction of nitrile, reduction of amide, Griebel thalamide synthesis, Huffman bromide degradation. We have six important methods to prepare amines. Okay. First is reduction of nitro compound. So reduction means, what is reduction? Reduction means your removal of, reduction means what? Removal of oxygen, removal of O2, ठीक है, and addition of hydrogen. Addition of hydrogen we will call it reduction, and removal of oxygen also we will call what? Reduction. So here you can clearly see that we have taken H2PD. This reagent we use several times. From 11th, since 11th we are using this reagent, H2PD, for reduction. Okay, so if we will take the solvent ethanol. Why ethanol? Because you know this this nitrobenzene is polar in nature due to electron withdrawing tendency of nitro group. So we have to take a polar solvent here to dissolve this compound. That's why we have taken ethanol here. And this H2PD, what it will do, it will reduce your NO2 group into NH2. Okay. Next here, we can also do this reaction in metal with acid. Okay, so what why we have taken this metal and acid here? So during this your हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड हम इसीलिए यूज करते हैं बिकॉज यहाँ से क्या होगा, ये हाइड्रोजन जो है, योर हाइड्रोजन विल सप्लाइड टू दिस group and your Cl will be removed along with iron. So that's why we will remove the Cl, and this dissociation of HCl will increase. So that's why we have taken HCl with metal here. Okay. Next is aminolysis of alkyl halide. So this process of aminolysis, first understand the meaning of word. What is aminolysis? Aminolysis means addition, मतलब amines से reaction करना. Okay, जैसे several times we have seen that hydrolysis. We have seen hydrolysis means hydrolysis of alkene. We have seen several times. Alkyl halide we have seen. So hydrolysis of alkynes means your alkene will hydrolyze in acidic condition. Then we will get alcohol. Okay. What we will get alcohol. So in this case, during the hydrolysis we done the reaction with water. So during the aminolysis we have to do the reaction with ammonia. So किसकी reaction करानी है अमोनिया के साथ? We need to take reagent ammonia with alkyl halide. So in this process, CX bond by ammonia molecule is break. Okay, and this process is called aminolysis. Okay. So here ammonia is nucleophilic here. Why it is nucleophilic? Because you can see this R and X. So X is more electronegative as compared to R, and R is your electropositive. So ammonia will be looking for a electropositive center. So ammonia is looking for your electropositive center. So this will attack to the electropositive center, and hydrogen will leave from here. Or what happened then? This ammonia already bonded with three hydrogen and also bonded with the R group. Then positive charge will create on it, and to neutralize this positive charge, this X minus will be here in the solution for this ammonium ion. Okay. Now we can see this. Once we have alkylated this amine, then we can remove H and Cl. We can remove HX from here. Then what we will get? We will get RNH2 again. Now we have got our primary amine. Okay, but this reaction will not stop here, because we can see this. The lone pair is present in the amines is still active and more active. Okay, due to the plus high effect. So then this will attack on the alkyl halide again, and it will form R2NH. So you will get secondary amine. Then this lone pair is still active. It will attack on another alkyl halide. Then you will get tertiary amine. So this is the process. Okay. And after tertiary amine, still it can act on an alkyl halide, and you will get a quaternary ammonium salt. Clear है? अब देखो क्या होता है. We got a quaternary ammonium salt, then we can do a basic hydrolysis for this salt, and we will get our amine. So what happened from here? Like HCl, yeah, HX will be removed from here. Then this is acid, okay, and we are taking base. So this acid base reaction will take place, and what you will get? You will get salt plus water. Sorry. We will get salt plus water. So what is the drawback of this reaction? The drawback of this reaction or disadvantage of this reaction is, as already I have discussed, that we will get a mixture of primary, secondary and tertiary and quaternary ammonium salt. If you only want primary amine, then what you will do? You cannot do this reaction. Are you getting? So drawback of this reaction is this: you will get mixture of product, primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary, ये सब आपको मिलेंगे. Okay. So this is a drawback for this reaction. Now, what is the reactivity order? So reactivity of halides will depend upon the leaving group tendency of alkyl halide. Okay. So we know that in the Ri, Br and Cl, I is your better leaving group as compared to Br, as compared to Cl, So why I minus is better leaving group? Because we know that I minus has bigger size. Okay, I minus is bigger size, so एक negative इस पे easily distort हो जाएगा. Charge density will be minimum here, so it will be most stable as compared to your Cl minus or Br minus. So I minus is a better leaving group. Okay. Now, what if we want only primary amines? Write in the chat box अगर आपको क्या करना है, इस प्रोसेस से केवल प्राइमरी अमाइन चाहिए. मैं ऑलरेडी आपको हिंट दे चुकी हूँ इसके लिए. ठीक है, आंसर करके बताओ कि इसको क्या कर सकते हैं. क्या करें कि ये आपका जो है वो केवल प्राइमरी अमाइंस दे. देखो सिंपल सी प्रोसेस है. आप मैंने क्या बोला आपको कि आपका अगर NH3 रिएक्ट कर रहा है किससे, alkyl halide से, then you will get RNH2. This RNH2 will further react with RX to give R2NH. Okay. So what if we make this RNH2 inactive? Okay. Means अगर हम इसको inactive करते, then what will happen? Then this will not react. Okay, or we can say this, we can take this ammonia in the excess. अगर हमने अमोनिया को एक्सेस में ले लिया, मतलब बहुत सारा ले लिया, बहुत ही सारा, तो अमोनिया अगर ज्यादा है कॉन्सेंट्रेशन में, तो फिर अगले वाले एल्काइल हैलाइड पे अमोनिया ही अटैक करेगा, RNH2 को करने नहीं देगा, समझो? देन only ammonia will attack on this alkyl halide, not RNH2. So if ammonia will attack, then again we will get primary amine. So if you want only primary amine, then take ammonia in excess. Okay. Next method of preparation is your preparation of aniline. So aniline can also be prepared like from this alkyl halide. Then you will get and you can take NH3 and cupric oxide. You will get your aniline. Okay. Next process is reduction of nitrile. So nitrile means CN group. Okay. Nitrile means CN group. So if you want a primary amine, then you can take alkyl nitrile with H2 nickel. H2 nickel के साथ हम ले सकते हैं. We can also take it with lithium aluminium hydride. So lithium aluminium hydride will supply what? Hydrogen supply करेगा, और then we will reduce this 2 pi bond. Okay, this 2 pi bond and attach H here. So what you will get RCH2 NH2. RCH2 NH2. Your 1 degree amine will be there. ठीक है. पर अगर आप 2 डिग्री अमाइन चाहते हो तो क्या करोगे? अगर आपको चाहिए कि नहीं भाई मेरे को तो 2 डिग्री अमाइन चाहिए, तो क्या करोगे आप? Then what you will do? You will take isonitrile. You know this, huh? If CN group is there, it is ambidentate ligand. If it is attaching from carbon side, then you will call it nitrile. If it is attaching from nitrogen side, then you will call it what? Isonitrile. ठीक है ना? So if you get isonitrile, then your nitrogen is bonded with 2 carbon, then you will get 2 degree amine. Okay. Next is your reduction of amide. So amide का reduction कैसे करना है? Amide can be reduced to amines by lithium aluminium hydride. Okay. So look, what is lithium aluminium hydride? Let me explain a little bit. You know lithium aluminium hydride, AlH3. You better know. Okay. Or you know this lithium. Here hydrogen is present, here lithium is present. Okay. So lithium is more electropositive as compared to hydrogen. So if they got come closer, then what they will form? They will form lithium hydride. Okay. Means H lithium positive, H negative. Okay. Now do you know this is a Lewis acid. Now H negative, it is a Lewis base. So here this acid base salt will form AlIal, AlH4 negative. Okay. To neutralize this negative, counter cation will be Li. So you will get lithium aluminium hydride. Okay. So this hydrogen is foreign hydrogen. So this lithium aluminium hydride, what it do? It supplies the hydrogen. Okay. What is the work of this? To supply hydrogen. तो hydrogen supply करेगा, and what you need to do this, you remove this CO and attach to hydrogen from here. Okay. So you can prepare amide also by lithium aluminium hydride. This is an important reaction, Gravel thalamide synthesis. You have to observe it very carefully. I'm again telling, this is very important, Gravel thalamide synthesis. So in what is the main role in this reaction? It is like your thalamide will be given. Thalamide means benzene पे 2 CO के साथ एक NH लगा, उसको हम बोलते हैं thalamide. Thalamide is taken with base and alkyl halide, then you will get amines. Okay. So first you can see this hydrogen is acidic little bit, which is attached to the nitrogen, or this can be taken by the base. Then this base negative charge will be left on the nitrogen. Then this negative charge will be left on the nitrogen. Okay, then this nitrogen will act as a nucleophile, or this alkyl group will act as a electrophile. So this will be acting on this, and here say a leaving group will be out. So what you will get? You will get an alkylated thalamide. This was your thalamide. Now this is your alkylated thalamide, because alkyl group is attached to the thalamide. Okay. Now what happened? We will take a base here again. Okay. Again base will act here, and what happened here, you can see this, the aqueous basic hydrolysis. What we will do here, we will do a process is called basic hydrolysis. We will do a basic hydrolysis, and what you have to do, you have to remove, you have to like put OH here and हाइड्रोजन हियर. देखो ये कैसा है, पार्शियल पॉजिटिव, और ये नाइट्रोजन इज पार्शियल नेगेटिव, हियर आल्सो पार्शियल पॉजिटिव. तो यू विल गेट you will give OH negative to the partial negative and H positive to partial negative. So here you will get what you will get. You will get a like इस तरीके का product COOH and COOH along with what NR was previous, one hydrogen from here, one hydrogen from here. Wow, we will got our amine. That's what we are looking for. Okay, so you will got your amines, right? You will got your amines. This is your 1 degree amine, and this is acid. So we have taken base here. So this will form a salt. This will form a salt. Okay. So this is a question for you guys. You have to do it by yourself. Right. This is a homework question. Write down it. This is a question for you guys to do homework. I think you have written it. Okay. Again, a question. So try it here only, and let me know the answer in the chat box. So look here, your amide is there. Now you do not need to do anything. You just listen what I'm telling. Okay, you just see thalamide is there, base is there, alkyl halide is there. बस खत्म, इतना ही देखना है. अगर ये है, pick up this NH from here. Okay, pick up, and then pick up this alkyl group from here. Okay, and remove this hydrogen and attach this alkyl to the nitrogen. Then what you will get? You will get NCH2PH. Then again we notice that this bond will break, this bond will break, either hydrogen. Then give 2 hydrogen to your nitrogen. Then you will get your amine. This will be your desired product. बस फाइंड आउट कर लो किधर है. ये रहा, देखो यहाँ पे NH-PH हो गया और NH-CH2PH हो गया. ये तो गलत हो गया, ये तो कुछ है ही नहीं. So your correct answer will be A. Okay, so A will be your correct answer. So now I think we have time. We can discuss this reaction. So Huffman bromamide degradation reaction we can also discuss. So In this reaction, you need to again take amide. One we have also taken with amide with lithium aluminum hydride. Okay, then in this process we reduce it and form our amine. But in this process, at that process you will get equal number of carbon. Okay, but here this carbon will lost. Okay, as a CO2. So you need to remember this. You need to understand this. This carbon will remove from here. You will get a lower alkyne, a lower amine. Okay, you will get a lower amine, and you need to take Br2 here. Bromamide है ना, ब्रोमामाइड, ब्रोमीन अमाइड, ब्रोमामाइड, और इसको आपको किस में करना है, बेस के साथ करना है ये रिएक्शन. तो आपका क्या बनेगा, सॉल्ट बनेगा, वाटर बनेगा, और फिर से एक और सॉल्ट बनेगा. क्लियर है. तो ये रिएक्शन है आपकी हाफमैन ब्रोमामाइड डिग्रेडेशन. आई थिंक अप टू दिस एवरीथिंग इज क्लियर. Till the method of preparation of amines we have discussed. Next, in the next class we will discuss the physical properties of amines. We will discuss the physical properties of amine. I'm stopping it here. If anyone has any doubt, kindly write in the chat box so that I can make it clear, or otherwise I'm signing it off. Or you can let me know if you have any doubt or anything. You can let me know in the upcoming classes. Okay, then bye.